Today we're on a website called The True Size Of, so you can see like the real size of the countries of the world. So if we just type in Russia, look how massive Russia is. It's massive. It's the biggest country in the world. But if we take Russia, bring it down nearer to the equator, now look at the size of it. It's about the size, half the size of Africa. It nearly covers the entirety of Africa, like from all the way from Mauritania all the way over to Somalia. And if it comes down to South America, it's still massive, and if compared to the United States, it is still larger than the United States. But to compare where the size it was, right up here, it's massive. The next country we're going to look at is India. So if we brought India up to Europe, it is a monster. It is the size of a lot of Eastern Europe: Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, old Yugoslavia, Poland, Belarus, Ukraine, most of Ukraine. It completely engulfs Europe. And if we take it over to America, it goes through the whole of North America. It goes through Canada, United States, and Mexico. And if we bring it down to Brazil, it's about a third of the size of Brazil, which is pretty good, pretty interesting. Right, the next country is going to be Vatican City. And if you don't know where that is, it's a small micronation, the smallest country in the world, in Rome. Look how small it is. It's tiny. Absolutely small, so small. Not the smallest country in the world. And the next country we're going to have a look at is going to be USA. Oh dear. Right, the United States of America is one of the biggest countries in the world. If we drag it over to Europe, how's this looking? Oh my god, it engulfs a majority of Europe. If we put it where Russia is, it's about half the size of Russia. And, whoa, that is incredible. But it's about half the size of Russia. But when you drag it down to Africa, it's not even like a half of Africa. Not even a third, maybe like a fifth of Africa. Right, so the next country we're going to try is Greenland. Yeah, Greenland. So, no, that's got Greece. On the map, look at the size of Greenland. But in reality, it's not that big. Drag it over Europe, it goes from Finland all the way down to Austria, which is still quite big. But when you bring it down to Africa, that's when you really see look how small it is. It's about the length of Egypt to South Sudan. That is tiny compared to what it looks like on a map. Look at that. That is, in reality, it's not that big. Another country that's interesting is Australia. So Australia is not the massivest of countries, but when you pull it up to Europe, oh my life, it engulfs the whole of Europe. Look at it compared to the United Kingdom. If Australia was in Europe, it would stretch all the way from Portugal right up to Finland. That nearly touches I think that touches all of the countries in Europe besides Iceland. Am I correct in saying that? Besides Iceland and Russia. No, it's touching Russia over there. Yeah, besides Iceland, Australia completely destroys the whole of Europe. Right, let's have a look at Japan compared to the size of the United Kingdom. So we just got a... Oh my god. Compared to Japan, is about 3.5 United Kingdoms. That is insane. What about Finland? Bring Finland down to United Kingdom. Oh, it's about the same size. Yeah, about the same size. Very, very similar in size to the United Kingdom. Almost fits perfectly. Right, let's clear the map. If you look at Brazil, Brazil is one of the largest countries in the world. If we were to drag Brazil up to Europe, what's it looking like? Oh my god. It completely destroys Europe. It's massive. Total size, millions and millions of kilometers. I think it's the third largest country in the world, behind USA, no, fourth maybe, behind Russia, Canada, USA, I think. But yeah, Brazil completely eats up, completely destroys Europe. But because it's near the equator, if we bring it down to Africa, it's not too big. It's not too big. What about Brazil compared to Australia? Oh, Brazil, it's not... It can nearly go the whole length of Australia. Yeah, nearly. Very close. We haven't done much with China. What would China look like across... If we bring China up to Russia's level... Oh, wow. That's like half as well. So USA and China both kind of get half on Russia, and China once again completely destroys Europe in size comparison. Not in like it just completely blows it out of the water. So hope you guys enjoyed this interesting different video. Yeah, that's going to be the end. So bye guys.